What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a glorious, beautiful day, because I am. So I am hella late on this video, like hella late. But it doesn't matter because I may be late, but I'm still here, and I'm here to give you a new review. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Tgin Miracle Repairx Miracurl Styling Gel with black castor oil and biotin. I'm also going to be just touching base with you guys on this Miracurl Repairx Protective Leave-in Conditioner. Now, you guys know I have done videos featuring the Miracurl Repairx collection, and it's one of my favorite collections. When one of my curl friends had tried this out, she had kind of brought to my attention that she had some struggles with the leave-in, and upon doing some research, I found that my original Miracurl Repairx Protective Leave-in does not have the same ingredient content as the Miracurl Repairx Leave-in that I got when I got this set. So when this first launched, I picked it up when it first launched, and it came in a set with the styling gel and the leave-in conditioner together. And it was a good deal, so I just went ahead and purchased it as the set because I already knew that I loved the Miracurl Repairx Leave-in Conditioner. I know for a lot of us product junkies, stuff like that is important because what if the old thing doesn't mix and you're trying to use the old thing with the new thing and all that good stuff? And basically that's what I'm going to cover in this video. So if you are interested in seeing my experiences and results with the Tgin new Miracurl Styling Gel, then just keep on watching. For consistency's sake, I did do a full wash day routine of just Tgin products. So I co-washed with the Tgin 3-in-1 Curl Quenching Co-Wash, I think is the name. That's a bomb co-wash. If you have not tried it, it's amazing. Highly suggest it. I don't feel like I've talked about that co-wash on my channel before, but it's amazing and I highly suggest it. And then I followed up with the Curl Protein Reconstructor just because I felt like I needed a little bit of extra strength. So I left that in for like 15 minutes and then I went on to the styling process. So let's talk about this Miracurl Repairx Protective Leave-in Conditioner. Of course, with black honey and coconut oil. It's an intense moisturizing leave-in conditioner that helps reduce breakage, prevents split ends, and repairs hair damage. This is a gorgeous leave-in conditioner, but I did want to talk about this in particular in my experience, just so you guys kind of have a little bit of a basis between like what you're getting now and then what you may already have in your collection. So let's talk about some of the things that I noticed when it came to the differences in ingredients. I will just read off some of the top ingredients on the leave-in conditioner. This contains water, raw black honey, coconut oil, agave leaf extract, papaya fruit extract, biotin, ginger root. There's some monoi in here, some acai fruit, marula. There's some shea butter further down. The green tea is further down in here as well. Sweet almond, all that good stuff. On the old bottle, the top ingredients include water infused with green tea. So the green tea is not as far down in the old version. And then you have your coconut oil, shea butter, cupuacu butter, argan kernel, sweet almond. The black honey is way further down in this formulation. So they have a lot of the same ingredients, but there are some differences, and things that were high up are now lower, and etc. Honestly, I still love this one. Like, it's still really good. The new one is still amazing. If I personally did not have these two side by side, I would not know that there was a difference in formulation, just based on how my hair felt. I felt like I got the same level of moisture, if not a little bit better, and I believe that's probably because the raw black honey is now the second ingredient as opposed to being halfway down the ingredients list. So there is that. Now, what I did want to note is that even though I feel like the leave-in conditioners themselves perform pretty much the same in terms of like texture, the consistency in the hair, how it applies, slip, moisture, all of that good stuff, it is important important to note that the old one does not mix with the Miracurl gel. This is the old one. And I've had this for like a year and a half. And then I'm gonna mix it with the styling gel. I went ahead and did a mix test before I put it in my hair because something was just telling me that I needed to test it. And ew. So upon doing that mix test, I said, okay, I think I see I think I see why they changed the formula. I feel like, you know, if you're marketing that you do need to use this leave-in with this gel, then the leave-in needs to mix with the gel. And I low-key feel like they did some product and quality control testing and found out that they did not work together. So now I'm adding a pump of the new one, the one that I just purchased, and the Miracurl Styling Gel. And even though it does get a little like white in the hands, they still mix. It's smooth, it's creamy. Just because it turns white doesn't always mean that it's gonna flake, right? The two of these mix beautifully in the hair. I didn't have any residue in my hands and on my fingers, none of that stuff. So just so you guys do know that when it comes to, you know, deciding whether you're going to purchase the gel to use with your, you know, your existing leave-in, do take that into consideration. And if you have been using the gel with the existing leave-in and you're finding that you're not getting good results, that's probably why. They totally repel each other, like completely repel each other. So I wanted to make a note of that. So after applying the leave-in conditioner, I went in with the Miracurl Styling Gel. This is also formulated with black castor oil and biotin. It's a firm hold styling gel that helps reduce breakage and strengthens hair. Of course, it's sulfate, paraben, lanolin, petroleum, mineral oil, artificial color, and animal testing free. And much like the other gels that are in the Tgin lineup, it's a nice clear gel, which I appreciate. I don't mind things having colors and stuff like that, but I know some people have allergies to dyes and things like that. So when you're getting a Tgin product, you're not getting any additional dye and things like that. The directions say to wash hair with Tgin Miracle Repair Strengthening Shampoo. I used to have that, but I don't because me and my brother used it all. To cleanse scalp and remove excess product buildup. Follow with Tgin Miracle Repair Strengthening Conditioner. I use the Curl Protein Reconstructor, not the rinse out. And then on soaking wet hair, apply a small amount of Tgin Miracle Repair Protective Leave-in Conditioner to wet hair, and then follow it with the Miracurl Repair Miracurl Styling Gel and set as desired. The ingredients in this include water, aloe, raw black honey, castor seed oil, agave extract, slippery elm, horsetail, nettle, biotin, gardenia, mushroom, carrot root, pumpkin fruit, and then there's like the propanediol and, you know, preservatives and fragrance and all that stuff. So this has a great ingredient lineup. I will say that this is also, even though it is a firm hold gel, it does have a lot of humectants at the top. You have raw black honey as the third ingredient, and you also have agave extract further down. So you do have quite a few humectants in here, and I feel like I can definitely tell that in my hair. So upon applying this, I really enjoy the texture of this product. It reminds me a lot of the Curls and Roses gel. Okay, so I just wanted to pull this over here real quick. This is the Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel right here, and you can see your girl has been using it. So like in comparison, honestly, what I noticed is that this one, it's just a little bit looser. As far as ingredients go, they are very different. So this one has rose acai fruit, PVPVA copolymer, polysorbate 20, and ginger within the first 6 ingredients. Obviously, water is the first ingredient. They share a couple of the same ingredients, but not many. This one also contains carbomer. This one does not. This one has biotin as its strengthening ingredient. This one has hydrolyzed wheat protein as its strengthening ingredient. So there are definitely some differences in these gels, and I can feel the differences in my hair. I low-key kind of want to do a side-by-side of the two. Would you guys be interested in that? A Curls and Roses versus Miracurl review? Let me know if you guys want to see that. I still owe you a battle with the frozen gel and the, what is it called? The Jello shot. So that'll be the first battle that I do. But then if you guys want to see a battle of the brand Tgin versus Tgin, let me know. This gel applied very nicely. I feel like it has decent slip. It doesn't have as much slip as this one to me though. This one does slip on a little bit easier, which is surprising because this one doesn't have like the slippery elm and, you know, different things like that. But I feel like a lot of gels with PVP, I get a lot of slip out of them. This one doesn't quite have as much slip as that one does, but it's close. It's not anything that I would detract from the product. It glides so beautifully onto the hair, and I will just say the shine that I got when I apply this to my hair, y'all, you can see it in the clips. It was just beautiful. It was such an easy application. It didn't take a lot, you know, for me to get this through my hair. I feel like what worked best for me was smoothing it through my hair and then giving it a couple of final rakes to kind of just pull the curls apart. I did find that as I got to the back section of my head, and I feel like it's just kind of been like this with a lot of my gels, and I think it's just because a lot of the strands in my crown tend to be thicker. Like they're larger than the rest of my fine strands around my head. Pretty much all my hair is fine except for this like piece back here. And those strands are actually relatively coarse. It's kind of weird. But I did find that I had a little bit more pull and tug on those sections. What I did was I just applied more water to this section, allowed the water to soak in, and then went back in with a little bit more gel, and that just got her done. Overall, picking up the wrong bottle. Overall, I felt like this was a pleasant experience in terms of the application. It mixed very well with the leave-in conditioner, and I'm just a big fan of this gel. Like, actually applying it to the hair was a really, really nice experience. I like that I could tell that it was adding extra definition. It was definitely creating a cast, but it wasn't doing so in a super duper heavy way, which I also really appreciated. So I basically ended up letting this air dry for the day. It air dried very quickly. I would say it took maybe like 2 hours tops to air dry, and the only reason I air dried was because I was editing a video, and then by the time I was done I was like, well shit, my hair is basically dry. Like I basically just hit it with the blow dryer at the root so that it could get, you know, the roots of my hair back here, and then that was it. Like it was not, you know, a lot of muss, a lot of fuss. But I was in the house when I air dried this. I personally wouldn't be like going out doing something and air drying this just because it's warm, it's muggy, and there are a lot of humectants in here. After my hair was dried, all I did was scrunch it out with a little bit of oil, and then I did use my scrunchies just to band my hair lightly, because when I did take my hair down out of my bonnet, it was, you know, kind of squished back up here. So I went ahead and I did just some light stretching, and it felt so great. So this is actually day 2 hair. This is not first day hair. Yesterday was day 1, and it was gorgeous. It was stunning. The only difference was that I had a much longer stretch because I had left the scrunchies in for a while. But honestly, like, can we just, it looks like day. It looks like day 1 hair. It looks really good. The shine is bomb. I love that I have movement. My hair is really soft. As a final result, I feel like this is really, really nice, but still softer than I expected. Like, and it makes sense because, like I said, this has a lot of humectants in it. I feel like as a general combo, the leave-in really gave me nice moisture. Of course, like all the Miracurl Repair products do, it gave me nice moisture. And it did add shine to my hair, but it just made my hair just feel really soft and plush. And then this came in and it gave me extra definition. It gave me a little bit of a cast, so I can still feel the cast like at the ends of my hair and in some of the top pieces too. But a lot of these pieces I really like fluffed out. So like you can see, I didn't fully fluff these ends out. Just for the sake of longevity, I would give this like a medium to firm hold. It's not, I personally wouldn't consider this a strong hold. I would say it's firm. It's not one of those gels that you would compare to like an EcoSlay Jello Shot or Eco Styler Wet Line. It's not one of those. It's not gonna give you that. But I wasn't expecting it to give me that, honestly. This definitely feels like, I would say the hold that I get from this and the overall movement and shine that I get in my hair with this is what I was hoping I would get when they first launched Curl Bomb. Like, this is the type of definition, hold, moisture, and shine that I hoped that I would get with that product when it first came out. I really enjoy that product, but like I said, after getting Curls and Roses, like, I'm never buying Curl Bomb again. Curl Bomb just pales in comparison to the gels that they have launched recently. I feel like this is a great gel for someone who typically likes stronghold gels, but wants a little bit more volume, a little bit more fluff, but they don't want to go as far into that pond as like this one. This one is made for finer strands. The whole Rosewater line is made for finer hair types, right? It's supposed to kind of reduce frizz, but give you more volume. This one doesn't give me as much volume as this one, as far as I'm noticing right now. I had to work more for it. I had to do, you know, the banding and everything like that. When I use this, I don't have to do that. I just fluff my hair out and it's just like, you know. So let's get into the final nitty gritty, how I feel about this product. I love this gel. It's great. It's definitely probably going to make it into my 2021 natural hair favorites. That's how much I like this gel. Like I said, I think it is important to be mindful, like, for all my product junkies. Like, I feel like if you're not a product junkie, then it wouldn't matter. But if you're a product junkie, you probably have an old bottle sitting around, you know? If you're not, then you probably don't. I'm still gonna finish my old bottle, but now I just know to use this the way I was using it with the other products. And then I need to pair this, you know, with this. Because yeah, these definitely, the old one does not pair with the new gel. But if you just bought these two together, they should work fine together. But there is also that chance too that, and that's why I wanted to mention it, like, there's a chance that your hair may not respond well to this formula if the way it responded to this one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's enough of a difference for that to be the case. One of my curl friends that brought her issues to attention, she was using the new one and her hair just did not like it. Like, it was like her hair just would not take it in at all. It's very humectant rich. Like, honey is a very strong humectant. Agave is a very strong humectant. And this also does have a lot of extracts in it. One thing that I'm noticing is that it is very extract heavy. And it does have extracts in there like papaya that can kind of cause the hair strand to constrict to a point. It's great because it gives you that extra feeling of strength. But I find that sometimes a lot of people will kind of say that it makes their hair feel squeaky, it'll make their hair feel tight, and it'll kind of make their hair feel like it's rejecting the product. So if you don't do super well with a lot of extracts, then that may not be the best for you, because the old one is way more oil and butter heavy. And I feel like that's the difference. My hair responds really, really, really well. Sorry, I just got a text. Anyway, I feel like, oh my goodness, like I just blushed and everything. Like, let me finish up this review because I already know. I won't edit that part out. I'm gonna leave it in so y'all can, you know, talk about me. But like I was saying, the new one is definitely more extract heavy. It is very penetrative to me, but I feel like the things that make this very penetrative to my hair could also make someone else's hair not a big fan of it. So there is that, and I feel like that's why I really wanted to make sure I mentioned that in this video, because if your hair responds the best to this, then that's great, but it may not work with the gel. So there's pros and cons to it, and it just depends on what your hair likes. But as far as the gel goes, like, the gel is amazing. The gel is gorgeous. Like, she did that. Like, Tgin gels, like these two, like, most recent styler launches have really just blown me away. Like, whatever Christia has them doing in the lab when it comes to these gels, like, I'm with it. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. If she does a good sale on Black Friday, I'll pick another one up, or I'll wait for her, like, annual 50% off sale at Ulta to get more of this, because it's so nice. Application bomb. The slip is there. It's enough to get it through your hair, and so you can make sure all your strands are nicely coated. It's just a beautiful product. I still prefer my curls and roses, only because you guys know right now, what am I going for? Big, fluffy, effortless, voluminous hair. This doesn't quite get me there, but I don't expect this to get me there because it's not what this is targeted towards. So if you haven't tried these two, I think you should. I think it's a good buy. If you tend to love Tgin products, I think you're going to love these just as much as any of the others. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. What do you think of my hair? I really enjoy it. I think that it turned out great, and I'm sad that I'm gonna have to wash it out tomorrow. I'm actually really salty, but a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do, because I'm excited to go on a vacation, y'all. I'm so excited. I gotta get the fuck out of this house. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your experiences were with the Tgin Miracurl Styling Gel. I want to know in the comments down below. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not, because we have lots of fun over here. And make sure you turn on all of your post notifications so that you're notified every single time I upload. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.